Ford versus Ferrari. We've had both featured throughout the month right here on One Life TV, and here's some fun facts and a poll at the end to decide the winner. So this week has been all about Ford and Ferrari to honor the movie, and according to the movie Ford vs Ferrari, or Le Mans 66 as it was called in some countries, the Ford GT has not only won, but they beat all the other cars by being first, second, and third, and not all of them crossed the finish line at the same time like in the movie. So that's debunked. The Ford GT40 was launched by Ford to win the long-distance sports car race against Ferrari, which won every 24-hour of Le Mans before that. The Ford GT40 broke Ferrari's streak in 1966 and went on to win the next 3 annual races. Insane. Unlike our last video in this style where we had the Yugo featured, here it wouldn't even fit as a background photo on someone's phone walking behind the Ford GT.
15 minutes later.
Yeah. Never mind what I said last. The Yugo will be featured on the background of someone's phone, of course. The Ford GT had such an unusual style, as Ford is not a race car company, never seen before design, and remains to this day one of the most beautiful supercars ever to be created, which also many people look at the Ford GT as their favorite car of all time, like One Life Rally CEO Nick, who said he would pick that car above any other in the world. Here's his Instagram if you want to check it out, also in the description. The Instagram of everyone who does this, everyone else who works in this project on One Life TV. So you'll see there's quite a few people bringing you content on a weekly basis. So let us know in the comment section, what is your favorite car of all time? Now onto the Ferrari. At Le Mans 66, their alien-looking Ferrari was defeated by the Ford GT. Obviously, if you got $1 for every time I said Ford GT has won, you'd have like $4 by now. Either way, the Ferrari 330 P3 was the model that they went with for the Le Mans, but it wasn't a good enough response for Ford's new beast. So after the infamous 24-hour race, Ferrari has obviously went on to become one of the leading brands in the world when supercars are concerned. And Ford still has that one beast of a car, the Ford GT. Very few attempts have been made by Ford to create something else like the GT. The 330 P3 Ferrari has a V12 4-liter engine, 5-speed manual, and a top speed of 193 miles per hour or 310 kilometers per hour with a 420 horsepower. Called P3 because it featured a new tubular chassis with a fiberglass tub. And if you didn't understand any of that, don't worry, here's some actual fun facts. We've had a few Ferraris featured on the channel before, not as alien looking as the 330 P3. Nonetheless, the Ferrari 458 Italia, which we drove for a POV video, and you can check that out on the channel, and Laura put it on her list and reviewed it in depth. It goes from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 3 seconds. So that's 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Quite a kick you get by going 100 kilometers an hour after being totally still, and that changes in just 3 seconds. Like, the G-force is insane, the acceleration is insane. I wonder if they knew back in 66 that cars won't get that much more powerful after them, that they've made a new template for supercars. Well, it's not exactly like that, but you gotta leave the video with a motivational line. Either way, thank you for watching. We'll catch y'all next time on One Life TV.